Forward step lunge. Starting position for the athlete. Step under the bar and position the feet parallel to each other. Grasp the bar with a close, pronated grip. Place the bar in a balanced position on the upper back and shoulders above the posterior deltoids at the base of the neck. Lift the elbows up to create a shelf for the bar using the upper back and shoulder muscles. Hold the chest up and out. Tilt the head slightly up. Once in position, signal the spotter for assistance in moving the bar off the supports. Extend the hips and knees to lift the bar. Take 2 or 3 steps backward. All repetitions begin from this position. Starting position for the spotter. Stand erect and very close to the athlete, but do not distract the athlete. Place the feet shoulder width apart with the knees slightly flexed. At the athlete's signal, assist with lifting and balancing the bar as it is moved out of the rack. Move in unison with the athlete as the athlete moves backward to the starting position. Once the athlete is in position, get into a hip-width stance with knees slightly flexed and the torso erect. Position the hands near the athlete's hips, waist, or torso. Forward movement phase for the spotter. Step forward with the same lead leg as the athlete. Keep the lead knee and foot aligned with the athlete's lead foot. Plant the lead foot 12 to 18 inches behind the athlete's lead foot. Flex the lead knee as the athlete's lead knee flexes. Keep the torso erect. Keep the hands near the athlete's hips, waist, or torso. Assist only when necessary to keep the athlete balanced. Forward movement phase athlete. Take 1 exaggerated step directly forward with one leg, the lead leg. Keep the torso erect as the lead foot moves toward and contacts the floor. Keep the trailing foot in the starting position, but allow the trailing knee to slightly flex. Plant the lead foot flat on the floor, pointing straight ahead or slightly inward. Allow the lead hip and knee to flex slowly. Keep the lead knee directly over the lead foot. Continue to flex the trailing knee until it is 1 to 2 inches above the floor. Balance the weight evenly between the ball of the trailing foot and the whole lead foot. Keep the torso perpendicular to the floor by sitting back on the trailing leg. Backward movement phase for the spotter. Push backwards with the lead leg in unison with the athlete. Bring the lead foot back to a position next to the trailing foot. Keep hands near the athlete's hips, waist, or torso. Stand erect in the starting position. Pause to wait for the athlete and alternate lead legs for the next repetition. Assist only when necessary, and at the end of the set, help the athlete rack the bar. Backward movement phase athlete. Forcefully push off the floor by extending the lead hip and knee. Maintain the same erect torso position. Do not jerk the upper body backward. Bring the lead foot back to a position next to the trailing foot. Stand erect in the starting position, pause, and then alternate lead legs for the next repetition. At the end of the set, step forward, rack, and place the bar in the supports.